Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Thursday, June 16, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Washington Nationals vs Philadelphia Phillies. Our team pick is Philadelphia Phillies minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Phillies will have Zack Wheeler make his 12th start of the season. Wheeler resumed his dominance by tossing 6 shutout innings against the Diamondbacks in his previous start, recording the win to improve to 5-3. The Phillies ace has allowed 2 or fewer runs in 5 straight outings and features a 2.84 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP in 63.1 innings of action. Wheeler posted a 4.42 ERA in 6 starts against the Nats last season and is 8-14 with a 4.59 ERA in 155 career innings. The Phillies continue to shine. They have now earned 4 consecutive series wins and are finally playing to their potential. The squad opens a challenging 10-game road trip in this game. They have won 3 straight road games. Patrick Corbin will get the nod for the 14th time of the season on Thursday. Corbin kept his team in the game in his latest effort, conceding 4 runs on 7 hits in 6 innings, and was able to collect the win. The veteran lefty is having a disaster season. The good news is he has earned 2 consecutive wins, but has a 6.65 ERA and a 1.73 WHIP, accompanied by a 3-8 record in 66.1 innings pitched on the season. Corbin posted a 5.63 ERA in 4 meetings against the Phillies last year and is 6-5 with a 3.83 ERA in 15 career meetings against the rivals. The Nationals are scoring runs but are having difficulty winning games due to the pitching. They are 2-3 on their current homestand. The squad did win 2 of 3 against the Brewers last weekend and lost 2 of 3 against the hot Braves this week. The Phillies have been one of the best teams since firing Joe Girardi. They recently won 9 in a row and continue to play a barrage of runs. The Nationals have only won 2 out of their last 8 games and are having trouble on the mound. Furthermore, Phillies starter Zack Wheeler has been spectacular. The right-hander has allowed 2 or fewer runs in 5 consecutive outings, and he is lasting at least 6 innings. Nats starter Patrick Corbin is having a horrible season as evidenced by his 6.65 ERA. He struggled against the Phillies last season, recording an abysmal 5.63 ERA. Our total pick is over. Washington's pitching staff is short-handed due to injuries, and the Nationals are last in team ERA at 5.46 and next to last in WHIP at 1.51. The Nationals' starting rotation has only 11 quality starts, which is next to last, and Washington pitchers are allowing opposing hitters to average .276 at the plate, which is also last in baseball. Josiah Gray has been the bright spot on the Nationals' pitching staff and leads Washington with 6 wins and 69 strikeouts. Washington will hand the ball to Patrick Corbin on Thursday. This season the left-hander is 3-8 with an ERA of 6.65 and 55 strikeouts. Philadelphia has scored the 6th most runs in baseball, and the total has finished over in 16 of Philadelphia's last 21, as well as in 12 of the last 17 that the Phillies have played against a team with a losing record. Washington has the worst team ERA in baseball at 5.46, and the total has finished over in 5 of Washington's last 6, as well as in 4 of the last 5 that the Nationals have played against a team from the National League East. Detroit Tigers vs Texas Rangers. Our team pick is Texas for the win, and here is why. The Texas Rangers hit the road after battling Houston in a brief 3-game home series. The Rangers toppled Houston in Game 1 and seemed well on their way to make it 2 in a row on Tuesday before the bullpen self-destructed in the 8th innings and turned a 3-0 lead into a 4-3 loss. On Wednesday afternoon the Rangers went for a surprising series win, with Tyson Miller making just his 2nd career start due to starter Glenn Otto's admission into COVID-19 protocols. The Rangers were unable to make the bullpen game work as the Astros scored 6 runs in the 1st inning off Miller and rolled to a 9-2 win. Corey Seager hit his team-leading 13th home run in the loss. The Rangers are now 9.5 games behind Houston after dropping the last 2 games of the series. The Detroit Tigers are in the midst of an historically bad run of offense thus far this season. While MLB as a whole is averaging 4.3 runs per game, the Tigers' offenses generate just 2.8 runs per game. There has not been a team to score less than 3 runs per game since 1972, and only 7 teams have turned the trick since World War II. In the 10 games heading into Wednesday's series finale with the White Sox, the Tigers have been shut out 3 times. On Wednesday afternoon, the Tigers' bats remained silent as they were pounded by the White Sox 13-0 for 4th straight defeat. Detroit managed just 4 hits in another fruitless effort at the plate. The Tigers are now 24-38 on the season. Both these teams tried to improve themselves via free agency this offseason, but thus far, Texas is the clear winner. The Rangers added starting pitching depth in Perez and John Gray, as well as strength up the middle in 2B Marcus Semien and SS Corey Seager. The duo has now combined for 18 home runs, 53 RBI and 14 stolen bases. The Tigers added a frontline starter in Eduardo Rodriguez from the Red Sox and a premier SS in JV Baez of the Mets. That duo has not done nearly as well as Detroit had hoped, and the results have been a subpar start for the Tigers. On Thursday, I fully expect the Rangers' far more potent lineup to take full advantage of Brisk, a pitcher that the Tigers are just 3-6 this season when he starts. Perez has been outstanding this season and should feast on the Tigers' paltry lineup. Our total is under. And here is why: both of these offenses currently rank in the bottom half of the league in runs per game, with the Rangers at 18th and the Tiger at 30th. They are both in the bottom third in team batting and ops. Both pitching staffs have held up to this point, with each ranging toward the middle of the pack in runs allowed. Expect pitching to take center stage on Thursday with Martin Perez off to a fantastic start and Bo Bryce coming off back-to-back impressive outings. Runs will be at a premium as these two offenses struggle to push runs across. Los Angeles Angels vs Seattle Mariners. Our team pick is Los Angeles Angels, and here is why. The Los Angeles Angels are trying to bounce back after firing their manager Joe Maddon, as they are sitting at 12th in MLB with a .714 ops, while averaging 4.32 runs per game thus far. It's difficult to talk about this team and not mention center fielder Mike Trout, as he has a 1.023 ops with 16 homers and 34 RBI so far this season. He has been hitting in his last 7 games as he is 8 for 22 with 3 home runs and 6 RBI, with 3 walks and 8 strikeouts. The Los Angeles Angels will continue their road trip as they travel to Seattle, Washington Thursday night for Game 1 of 5 with the Seattle Mariners. Los Angeles comes into Thursday 5 games below .500, currently on a 2-game losing streak, following a 2-0 loss of the Los Angeles Dodgers on Tuesday. Noah Syndergaard took the loss for Los Angeles after giving up 1 run on 2 hits across 4.2 innings of work. The Angels' bullpen was mediocre, allowing 1 run on 1 hit across the final 3.1 innings of the game. Mike Trout leads the Los Angeles offense this season with a .294 batting average to go along with a team-leading 16 home runs. Reigning AL MVP Shohei Ohtani leads Los Angeles with 61 hits on the year and boasts a team-high 37 RBIs. The Seattle Mariners will continue a long homestand Thursday night 6 games below .500, following a win over the Minnesota Twins to end a 2-game skid. Logan Gilbert dominated Minnesota, allowing no runs on 4 hits across 6 innings of work leading to the win. The Seattle bullpen continued the dominance, allowing no runs on no hits across the final 3 innings of the game. The Seattle Mariners also have been an average offensive team thus far as they sit at 16th in Major League Baseball with a .707 ops while scoring 4.08 runs per game up to this point. Second baseman Adam Frazier has struggled at the dish thus far as he has a .612 ops with 2 homers and 20 RBI while also swiping a pair of bases. Offensively, Minnesota did just enough, compiling 6 hits in 30 at-bats, but went 3-8 with runners in scoring position to score 5 runs. Eugenio Suarez and Ty France led the way for the Seattle offense, driving in 2 runs each. George Kirby is considered to be the second-ranked prospect in the Seattle system and has struggled according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 11th percentile in average exit velocity. Hitters are barreling up his pitches as they have a 10.5 barrel percentage against him. Kirby throws 4 pitches and mixes them in well as he throws each at least 9.5% of the time. It will be an interesting battle for him in his first career start against the Angels. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to begin to turn the corner just a bit, and this series is important for them in order to stay in the hunt. BABIP is an important and underrated statistic because it tells you if a team can be shifted against or not, as the Angels are tied for 5th in the majors with a .299 BABIP, while the Mariners are 19th with a .284 BABIP as a team. On the mound, forcing double plays kills rallies as Los Angeles has forced 50 double plays, while Seattle has forced 39 double plays. All in all, go with the Los Angeles Angels to win on the road to open up the series. Our total pick is under, and here is why. Both offenses have been struggling a bit as the Mariners are averaging 3.4 runs per game in their previous 5 games, while the Angels are scoring 4 runs per game in that same stretch. Having a pitcher like George Kirby, who has never faced the Angels, gives him the advantage in the first few innings, as the hitters do not have any idea of what to expect out of him here. Both pitching staffs have also done decently well in the month of June, as Los Angeles is pitching to a 4.31 ERA so far, while Seattle has a 3.72 ERA thus far. All in all, go with the under to hit in this game. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.